Okay, I'm going to be fletching an arrow and putting on wraps. First thing, if you use biter asymmetric nocks, the top tip I have is to replace the nock temporarily with something which is symmetrical. Otherwise you get fletchings which are not even around the shaft. So first of all, the wrap, I just use some stuff called Orcal, and I just cut it up into strips. Okay, to put your wrap on, place your wrap onto a mouse mat or something similar, and then all you do is you're going to roll your arrow shaft over that, take your finger, and then slowly go round and make sure it's stuck onto the shaft, and that way you will not get any bubbles in there. Right, now pop that into your fletching jig like that. That will just click around at 120 degrees for 3 fletch. I then take a fletch, I pop it into my clamp, I pop it just one groove up, that's just personal preference. Then I use a priming pen, it's actually quite important. Pop that onto there, and you now have 20 seconds to put your glue on. So you take your glue and pop on just 1, 2, 3 dots and smear that down with the tip of the glue, and then pop it onto your fletching jig and press down, and there you go. That is your first one done. I'm using, there we are, that's the AAE Max Weld priming pen and the AAE Max Bond. One of the Gorilla Glues, super glues, is quite good as well, but not all super glue is made equal, so just be careful which one you use. Right, that should be dry enough now. Take that off, turn that around, and do the next one. In there, priming pen, pop it on and clamp down. There's just a little bit of residue on that one, so I take a tissue and I just run it very, very carefully down there just to take that glue off. There we go. So that one's done. Pop it around, do the third one. Stick it in, priming pen, glue, one, 2 seem to be enough, and then I just smear that down like that. You might be able to see a very, very small smear on there, and then go on to jig, pop it in like that. And again, there's a little bit of residue just on that last one. I'll take that off like that. So this is a this is probably the Rolls Royce of fletching jigs. This is the Bitzenberger, and what makes this different to other ones is it has a really, really strong magnet, so that you have a really good clamping force when you pop it down. You can also buy different clamps. There's a helical left and there's a helical right, if you want to experiment with that as well. There we are, that is that one done. Take it out, and that is a nicely fletched arrow.